GoPro, so the microphone isn't the same as my old camera, and just kind of the quality is meant for other things rather than sitting here and talking to you. This is kind of what we're living with. That's okay, we make the best of what we have. I did a makeup tutorial and then I had to film at night time because the neighbours were drilling, and refilmed that. That was an issue because every time I opened my mouth to speak, oh my gosh, stop drilling please. I will wait. On a day-to-day, I have... This is how I don't look dead when I feel like poop. This happens, so I hope you don't mind. Sending the neighbours daggers through my eyes because they have not shut up all day. If you aren't already, please subscribe. I start with my eyebrows because I always do. So I just use Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I start by making my little tails like this and then kind of colouring them in with the pomade. I think I'm saying that right. Use the leftover product from the end of the brows, and then I use my spoolie to fade it all out. I use a tiny little angled brush, it's really fine, a little brighty. Okay, there we go. And then I just set them with Benefit 24-hour brow setter. It's kind of like mascara for your eyebrows. And I just brush all the hairs into place. I'm pre-filming my videos at the moment because I've got my bestie Robin coming to stay on Friday, and I don't really want to be like stuck attached to my computer while she's here. So I'm trying to be productive and schedule my videos. So anyway, Monday night was the full moon eclipse in Leo. And normally for each full moon or new moon, I do my own personal little ritual, and it's just like a weird thing that I've been doing by myself, and I've made some beautiful friends here, real life friends, oh my goodness, and they even wanted to join in on my moon ritual. Like, I was very nervous. I wrote up a little structure for it so that I would know what I'm doing. And it just went really well, and I'm just so happy. I just feel like 2019, everything is falling into place for me. I can now see why I've been doing my little, sorry, I look very strange right now, scheduling my days and doing my habit tracker and doing those funny little things that I actually felt completely pathetic doing at the start because I couldn't get out of bed, and I was like, I'm literally scheduling in like patting my dog or like brushing my teeth. But now I can see why I've been doing all of this, and it's just beautiful to see that it was all for a reason. We had the little moon ritual, we all shared something from the day or the week that had frustrated us while we held a stick of sage, this, in this little bowl here. I wrote down and cut out all of these gorgeous little affirmations, and we just picked one out which was actually perfect for our situations. We also picked out a moon card each. We did a little releasing ceremony where we wrote down everything we're ready to release this full moon, and then we burned them in the circle, and it was just a really beautiful experience. And then we finished off with some little stretching yoga. We all wrote down our full moon wishes and goals. As you can see, I've just carved out my brows. Now I move on to eyeshadow using the Too Faced chocolate palette. Nothing too exciting today with my makeup because I'm literally just putting makeup on to film this video. I'm going to show you how I create my habit tracker. It's been a lot of trial and error because there's been some I've done that have just looked horrendous and I've had to rip the page out and start again. So I will help you skip those stages. let you know how amazing it feels when you are able to color in each box every day of your habit tracker. And of course, as I said in my mental health video, being patient and forgiving yourself for not doing them is just as important. You're not always going to get everything done. Like, you're not superheroes here. Some of us might be, but not me. The feeling I have of just satisfaction and pride, it's just wonderful. It's wonderful to feel like you are in control of your life and in control of how you're treating yourself. And when you fill your own cup, you're overflowing into other people's. So you're feeling so full and proud of yourself that you feel capable to care for your friends and families and children if you have them. Putting in just very simple little tasks, ones that are very easy to check off, because you want to get your momentum going. You can just do 3 minutes meditation, like 3 minutes, you would be scrolling on Facebook for 10 probably. So 3 minutes of doing something beneficial for yourself. It just becomes, for me anyway, it's become a lot easier. I can now, because I was really struggling last full moon to get my stretching done. Like I'd have it out there and I'd be like, oh, stretching, like, I feel like doing it. I was worried that it would aggravate my pain, but I found that I stretched for probably the amount of time I would play a game of solitaire on my phone. Yes, I play solitaire on my phone. So one game of solitaire equals like one stretching session, and I can do it either like while I have my meditation music on, while I'm chanting my affirmation, or even just while I'm watching a TV show, you know, like just get onto the ground and do 10 minutes of stretching and you feel so much better afterwards. Another part of my habit tracker is drinking 4 litres of water a day. I'm just a water addict. It's really easy for me to drink water, and I know that it's a really hard task for a lot of people. So just starting small, work your way up, take things in really baby steps, because tiny baby steps in the right direction and consistently over time leads to exactly where you hope and want to be. So there's that. Just going to put a tiny bit of foundation because I do have Sven, he's back. There we go. So I've actually put onto my habit tracker sugar-free day. I mean no processed sugar because I've been addicted to lollipops. So I can have fruit, a piece of dark chocolate. I'm hoping today is going to be my first sugar-free day actually. I feel it's going to happen. Today is the day. I'm just using Nude by Nature mineral powder foundation on my skin at the moment. The concealer I used for carving my brows out and covering up Sven, the pimple, was MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer in the shade MC25. Okay, so that's pretty much my face done, almost. Lastly but not leastly, I use the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow. Just a little bit of bronzer under my cheekbones there. On the other side, I just use this angled fluffy brush. And of course, my blush brush make me look a little bit alive. Makeup routine, how not to look dead. Very simple, easy to do, doesn't take too long. Now I can continue with telling you all about my habit tracker. Recently I started using my habit tracker full moon to full moon rather than the start of the month till the end of the month. Just because that ties in with my full moon rituals, it's a releasing of an old pattern and a bringing in of a new pattern. I have an app called Moon Phase Calendar. It shows me which phase of the moon we are currently in. I start my habit tracker by lining down the side with dates, and then I draw another line across where I'm going to add my habits. I have left some space here if I wanted to add any new habits in this month. On the end here I have new moon and full moon, and I've marked in when the new moon is and when the full moon is, and I just think it's pretty when I colour in those, and I use this gorgeous silver marker, this one here. The habits I've decided to go with this time is
affirmation meditations, taking my medications and supplements, doing my 10-minute tidy. This is today, so I've already done that one. Go for a swim, go for a walk. I'm dealing with chronic pain issues, so I have to really be careful to pace myself. I've also got on here massage/yoga/roller. I recently bought this foam roller to keep my yoga mat in, and I try to use this for maybe 5 or 10 minutes each night after my yoga, having /massage. So if for some reason I don't feel inspired to do my yoga or use my roller, having a massage instead. So I kind of give myself a few options so that I can still check in the boxes. Fasting, I still intermittent fast each day. I only eat between the hours of 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. I just feel like my body works better when I'm doing intermittent fasting. I can maintain my weight, and I know, I've never really been a breakfast person, so I find intermittent fasting really easy. Next, I have my sugar-free day. Now, not yet, but I'm hoping today is going to be the day. Still eating fruit and things, but cutting back on those lollipops because it's really got to stop. This is using my vibration board. Here I've given myself the option for a podcast or an Audible book, and I really love listening to Audible and listening to podcasts, so that's an easy one to always tick off. Here is my 4 liters of water. So far, so good. Using tarot or oracle cards. I do a face mask every second day. Here is my photo journal. I've shown you my photo journal app before. It's day 1 and it's just incredible. I really recommend using that. Working on my social media. Learn something new. I really love this one. This is a new edition, and this is a new edition as well. This is write 1 paragraph. So for probably a year or 2 now, I have wanted to start writing a book of my experiences. I'm going to try to start by writing just 1 paragraph every day and just see where it goes. Script, edit, or film. I really want to stay consistent. For so many years now, I've been just watching other people do it, and I think that maybe I could have a few important things to say that might help people. So that is my habit tracker. I really hope you enjoyed learning more about it. I'd love to hear about what your habits are on your habit tracker if you've created one as well. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I hope you are having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!